Guys, I'm Paul Laramie, and welcome to 5 Minutes with Paul, only on Right News America. All right, guys, so Vice President Harris gave a speech on the status of women at the UN Commission earlier today. Well, what did she say? Well, I'll tell you what she didn't say. She didn't mention anything about Andrew Cuomo and the sexual misconduct allegations that he is facing. Yet, remember in 2018, when Brett Kavanaugh was trying to get confirmed with his Senate hearings, she was a crusader. She was a crusader for women's rights, for survivors and victims of sexual assault. We had to check this out with Brett Kavanaugh. This woman had to be believed. It couldn't. This guy was guilty, according to Vice President Harris. Now, Andrew Cuomo has been accused of sexual misconduct by several women, and we haven't heard a peep from our vice president. Nothing. Crickets. Why? I wonder why. Well, we're going to have to wait and see if we hear anything from Vice President Harris on the Andrew Cuomo scandal out there in New York. There has been several allegations of sexual misconduct against the governor of New York. We are seeing a surge of illegal immigrants at the southern border. Why is this? Well, the Biden administration says it's due to the Trump administration's policies crumbling down. Yet, if you actually do your own investigation and check out the policies, this is like a case of a child who comes in and instead of playing with the very nice castle the child before him has built and adding to that, adding to the castle, strengthening the weak parts, go ahead and, making this castle magnificent where it was already great. This child is going to destroy everything that the child before him built. And that is exactly what Joe Biden is doing. This is how he is running his administration. He's like, this is a Trump policy, vetoed. Let's go ahead and remove this policy. He's not looking at it like, this is good for America. This is good for, this is not good for America. This I can make better. That's how you're supposed to president, Mr. Biden. I'm just giving you some advice here. That's how you're supposed to president. You do what's good for the American people. It doesn't matter that you don't like the guy that wrote the bill or signed the legislation or made something happen. If it was good, it's good. If it strengthens the border, if it helps to stop a problem that we have, which is illegal immigrants flooding through our border, then strengthen it, then work with it, then go ahead and add to it. But don't try to go ahead and take everything that Trump, Donald Trump, he signed this legislation, let's get rid of it. That's not how it works. You got to do the right thing for the people. So this is me begging you, President Biden, to do the right thing for the American people. Stop weakening our southern border. In national news, at least 8 people were killed and another has been injured in a series of shootings at 3 spas down in Atlanta, Georgia. The suspect has been taken into custody and multiple news outlets are reporting on the shooting. Now, it's unclear if the 3 incidents, which happened within hours of each other, are connected, but Cherokee County Sheriffs did announce that Robert Aaron Long, a 21-year-old man, was arrested at about 8:30 p.m. on local time, following a chase that led officers into Crisp County, about 3 hours away from where the shootings took place. Now, police responded to the initial call for a robbery, which they found 3 women dead. And they received another call for a robbery across the street, which they found more women dead. One of them was the Asian massage spa, and I'm reading here, the other one was the Gold Spa. That moments later, officers were called to the other shooting that was across the street. After that, they went to aromatherapy spa, which one more woman was found dead from a gunshot wound. Now, authorities have no idea why this guy went around to spas shooting people, allegedly. But he is in custody. They do have him in custody. They have video evidence that confirms that he is most likely the suspect in all 3 shootings. Now, we just hope that the victims find justice in this case, because it just seems like these people died for no reason. And it's always sad when we lose human life. Well, that's all the time that I have here on Right News America. I'm Paul Laramie, and I'll catch you next time on 5 Minutes with Paul at rightnewsamerica.com.